Wintertime, not much to do, but I've got two little tasks I want to do today. I need to gather some carrots from a bucket I have, and I need to pot on some of the tiny little leaf lettuce plants that I have. Well, I'm in need of carrots, and I have two buckets left in the garage of carrots. They were frozen, sort of, because the garage is pretty close to the temperature that's outside. So I brought it into the mudroom for a couple of days. It's very dry, so I think it should come out very easy. I learned from my past lessons of dumping frozen buckets of carrots. Doesn't work too well. So I'm just going to go up there and dump the soil where some soil is always needed. And we'll see what's in here because I really need carrots. All right, they still have their tops on them. I will cut those off. Come, guys. Whoa. Well, if the roots are any sign, there should be carrots in there. These aren't going to be huge ones, but they'll be great. Oh, isn't he cute? Very dry, easy to pick out. So much better than doing it from frozen. I had to pour water on them last time. Well, it seems there's a few here. So, let's see. Lots of little ones. Never go to waste. Ooh, and one big one. Okay. I'll cut the tops off here, leave that up here to mulch in, and clean them up and take them in, and I'll show you what I've got in a second. There we go, all washed up. Certainly a motley looking crew of every shape and size going, but they'll be yummy. And I should clarify, they weren't fully frozen. The soil gets frosty. So I will put these in the crisper for our everyday use, and I have one more bucket left outside my garage. Inside now, I've just potted on some of the leaf lettuce that wasn't loving. Well, they were just outgrowing, like this one is probably could be moved on. Stuck a few smaller ones in that I had from these pots. And I don't generally, personally, I know they're good to use and good for the environment, but they dry out so quickly. However, when it comes to wintertime, And we all probably know you can overwater so easily with the lack of sunlight and daylight. So that's when I do like these pots. I like them to dry out so I really know what's going on in there. These are old pots, you can tell. I reuse them. I recycle everything. This mess here is just some radish. I'm going to, I just use them as a garnish on food. You know when you spill radish seeds all over the place, like I've got all on the bottom of my tins? So I just threw some in there. Actually, I'm about to make a soup, so I'll cut some to go on a cream soup I'm making. Great. And then over here, just checking on them. They're all doing fine. These are the peppers. The hot wax is really doing well, growing lots of peppers here. And these are two. I don't know if you can see them because they're green. Can you see? But I'm keeping my eye on them, of course. Winter growing. But they're all doing quite good. See there we go, little red kind. My tomatoes are growing on. Probably should put them actually in the same type of pot. They don't look that healthy, do they? They should be a darker green. I mean, they're getting sunlight, but I may be overwatering. I know better, but it keeps happening. Anyways, I'm going to go down and make a soup now. So regarding soup, I've checked my onions as I do periodically, and when I find any that are getting softish, I'll make onion soup. But I don't have any today that are like that. But I did find, where is he? Which one? This one? This acorn squash is turning into a pumpkin. So I think that speaks to me. It's still firm and beautiful, but because it's changing color, I think it's ready to be eaten. So that's going to be soup today. And I have a sweet potato actually that needs to be used. So those two together, I'll whip up a soup. So what I'm going to put in the soup, you know me, I don't go by recipes. Just go by love when you cook. Whatever you love and put your love into it. So I've got a sweet potato, the acorn squash, a red onion, garlic. I'm going to spice it up a bit with the pepper. This is rosemary, though it's drying, so it doesn't look that great. My own sage, and my own celery that's still in the crisper. So all these are my vegetables from the garden, except, of course, I can't grow sweet potatoes. I have tried, but I don't grow them in Newfoundland. Just in the olive oil, sauteing the sage and the rosemary. When you have strong, robust herbs, start building the flavors right from the get-go rather than, throwing them in later in the soup. And then I'm just going to throw in chopped onion. I smashed a garlic. I didn't chop that too well, the cayenne pepper. But these are going to be blitzed with the squash and sweet potato as it cooks anyways. Oh, the gorgeous smells already. Delish. And I added just a little bit of the tail end of a small celery bit that I had there. Once they've released their flavors, go ahead, add your sweet potato and your squash, and then any broth you choose. So you can leave the skin on your squash if you like. It's just the nature of the soup. I chose to take the skin off. So I've added my vegetable stock. I will keep my eye on this as it boils down and I blitz it. If it's too thick, I'll add more. This should be good. I want to keep a lot of flavor in it. And there's only 2 of us. You would increase whatever size depending on who you're feeding. There's the end result. The lighting's bad here. I've left it slightly chunky because that's the texture. Bruce doesn't like it overly smooth. Thinks I'm giving him baby food. Boy, is it tasty. Now, I haven't needed to add pepper or salt to this because the broth was enough. and with my hot pepper in there. I don't need dead pepper. So it's divine. Gosh, that was tasty soup. Take care and have a wonderful week.